a couple of stretches. There are two types, dynamic, which include movement, and static, which are more traditional and just stretching basic motions across your body. It's really important before you start stretching to warm up. So if you have the time, take a lap or two on the walking track around the building, or if you don't, then we'll just get started. Alright, if you didn't have time to walk around the track, then go ahead and start jogging in place. This should be done for about 30 seconds. Go at your own pace. If you don't want to jog, you can just alternate lifting your legs up and down and moving your arms. We're trying to get our calves warmed up so that we can stretch them out. We're going to work from our feet all the way up. So continue going. And when you're feeling warm, you're going to extend one foot out, heel down, toe up, and kind of lean back. When you do this, you should feel it stretching all the way up through your calf muscle. Hold it for about 10 seconds, and then you're going to switch to the other side. So turn. And center. If your ankles are feeling tight, you can go ahead and toe down, push your heel gently out to the side, and switch. Remember, you should be holding these for about 10 seconds. Alright, go ahead and take your feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to do some squats, get our legs warmed up. We're going to do these quickly. We'll slow down towards the end and then stretch out. So, hands by your side, deep breath. You're going to come down and up, just like this. Raise your shoulders, get your shoulders warm. We should do about 15 at least. Then we'll slow it down. You're going to squat down, come back up. You're going to go a little bit further into the squat and hold it each time a little bit longer, making sure you're getting warm. And then go back to a faster pace squat, so down and up, just like this. And when you can, if you're feeling loose, go ahead and try to reach towards your feet, stretching all the way through your hamstring. And slowly roll up. Take your feet a little bit wider. Same thing. And you're going to stretch to each side. So lean towards your left. Come back towards the middle. And switch. Alright, coming back up in the middle, we're going to do squats again. Make sure your feet are a lot wider this time. Check the area around you to make sure that you're not going to hit anything. And hands by your side, down and up, start fast. And then slower and hold. Going. One more time, quick, down and up. And hold. You want to hold it in the center for a couple of seconds. Deep breath and come up. Lean to the side again. And switch. One more time to the center. Alright, now we're going to stretch our quadricep. If you need to work on your balance, grab onto a desk or a chair that doesn't have wheels. Take one leg back and you're just going to pull it straight back. You want to make sure that you don't take your heel out to the side. Take it straight up. If you need a deeper stretch, you can push your knee back a bit further. Hold it and switch. Alright, making sure we're warm. We're going to do lunges. When you do lunges, we're going to do step back lunges. They're a little bit easier on your knee. If this is painful, go ahead and just bring your knees up on each side. So when I step back and come down, it's going to be very important to make sure your knee's above your ankle. So just come up and switch. Each side. After you do a couple of those, about 10 on each side, then you're going to bring one leg across and you're gently going to push out through your hip. This is going to stretch your IT band in your knee. Make sure you don't lock this knee, keep it soft. Come up, other leg goes in front. Alright, again, if you need balance, look for a desk. Try to put one leg across. You want to put it above your knee or below, just not on the front of it. And you're going to try to sit into it and push your knee away gently. The modification is, again, down here or up here, or you can stand and just push through your hip. And then you're going to switch, sit into it, whichever modification you choose, and up. So now we're going to get started with the core, and make sure you have some area. We're going to have our elbows up, and all you're going to do is gently twist. You don't want to throw yourself side to side. You want to protect your back. So arms in. Do a couple, make sure your back is feeling loose. And come up, and we're just going to lean side to side, pausing in the center. As you stretch side to side, you should feel your obliques lengthening. 2 more. And gentle trunk rotation again. Alright, if you're at a desk or near a chair, you can sit down and gently, using the armrest, turn yourself to the side, on each side. If not, then go ahead and just bend your knees, and you're going to try to turn. Put your hand on your back and gently push and face the other way. Try to keep your shoulders down and look over your shoulder. And switch sides. Bring your feet in together, and we're slowly going to roll down towards your toes. Allow your back to curve forward. Reach all the way down, and gently roll up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. Your head should come up very last and roll down. And back up. Each time we roll down, you should be able to touch a little bit further down on the ground. If you have to stop right here, that's fine. Keep going. Pull up. One more time. If you start to feel dizzy or uncomfortable, you can stop and keep your head above your heart at about 90 degrees. And roll up. Alright, feet wide. We're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to do a gentle stretch back. If you need to brace your back, you can do that by crossing your arms behind you and leaning back. So find where you're comfortable, deep breath, and stretch back. And center, and back. Center. Now we're going to work on our obliques, so just go ahead and grab one wrist and lean to the side. Switch. One more time each direction. Remember to try to reach a little bit further each time. Your knees are bent. And center. Alright, so we're going to start warming up our arms. Depending on how much space you have for arm circles, either keep them all the way out if you need to. You can go ahead and bend them and just focus on your shoulders. Just trying to get warmed up. After you do about 10 seconds of these, you're going to take one arm across. Make sure you grab above or below the elbow. Reach. Switch. We're going to go one more time on each side. This time when it goes across, start to roll your wrist. And press in. We're going to stretch out the tricep. Take your arm behind you. Grab right by your elbow. Your hand comes flat and you're just going to pull it. If this is hard for you, then you can just raise your hand up and gently bend it. You don't have to take it all the way across. Knees bent, in, switch. And bring them down. Wrists out in front. Gently roll them. And you're going to take one up. Palm faces out. Gently grab your fingertips and pull them back towards you. Switch. And now we're going to tuck them underneath on each side. And you want to practice moving them out and in. If you can, we're going to take our arms up and point your hands towards you. Rotate them down. And they come down. Push out. You should be pushing against your palms. And then switch, bring them back in. Alright, so we're going to start the last part. We're just going to warm up our neck a little bit. To do that, we're going to use our shoulders. We're going to roll your shoulder and then look to the side, hold it, come back center, roll your shoulder and look. Center. You want to do this about 10 times on each side. After you've done that, take your chin to your chest and gently rock it side to side. Come back center, and you're going to lean to one side and pull your shoulder away. Switch sides. Alright, I hope these stretches help. Remember, you can do these every couple of hours to help keep you from getting any injuries, stay limber, and to improve your overall physical fitness.